the community, or you just want to have a chat, it's
Mm.
the space to do so.
Nice one. Yeah, maybe you can share that in a post with us, where the other community is.
So it's in, if you look in Growth Squad Heroes, it's pinned to the top.
Okay, okay. Let me go
Yeah,
there now.
it's pinned to the top. I actually speak because the funniest thing about it, I know some of the squad, they have their communities, and for whatever reason, I don't get it. They don't use their communities to cross-pollinate, which they own. It doesn't make sense. It's like, why are you not promoting your other community in your other community and vice versa? It just doesn't make sense, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I love your logo, by the way, the Optima
Thank you. Yeah, this is
brand.
my the optimal performance is the one that 'cause I'm a sports mindset coach. I'm working with athletes, so this is the optimal performance is the name of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it. And I like your video presence as well on YouTube.
Is it? Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No,
I
you're
am
welcome.
trying. I'm learning about YouTube, and I've decided that I don't want to do any fancy editing or anything like that. Just straight to the point. Turn the camera on and talk to the camera.
Because yeah, at the end of the day, if someone wants to watch you, they're gonna watch you. It's not about the fancy camera angles and stuff, you know.
Mm, mm.
If you want to eventually, sometimes you could change it up if you want, but you don't have to. You know, the point
Yeah,
is
yeah,
they're coming to learn, they're learning from you, they're getting to know who you are, they're seeing if you could be they could possibly be your client, you know?
yeah. What helped me a lot was to kind of refine the intro of my videos so they're comfortable when I speak on the intro. And then the meat of my videos, I'm using a lot like Canva presentations because
Okay.
visually it's a bit catchy, but also it helps me with my bullet points and having a flow of my subject, whatever I'm talking about. So I find
Nice.
that helps me a lot, and I don't have to cut anything. I'm just talking through. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Learn something new every day. You know what? I don't know where anyone is. It's kind of funny because there's supposed to be quite a few people on this call. Let's see.
Um.
I'm gonna message them.
Okay.
I have a Growth Squad hero line where I just send a message and it goes to a group of them, the group of the squad that's there, and they will know that the call is
Nice one.
happening. Uh,
Nice one.
I gave the link out to I don't know if you've noticed, but every so often on a post it says Growth Squad hero line.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I was on a call with one of the moderators from school, actually two moderators from Schoolers. I
Yeah.
wasn't planned. I didn't even know that I would be on a call with them because you know, I don't know if you've been on any of these rooms like school game, is it school games or win school games or free school? I think it's called free school and it's got Max Perzon.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And when he does his lives, they're never like this. They're a webinar and you cannot reach him. It's like there's a brick wall. You cannot get anywhere near him. So
Yeah.
yeah, so when I went in this other room, I was expecting it to be exactly the same. When I went in, I was like, hold on a second, this is not a webinar. I can talk directly to you and directly to you. I was like, this is interesting, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But with thing like Max, the level where he's at, if he's giving people access to speak with him, he'll be bombarded by questions. People trying to get him to speak with
I
him.
yeah, I guess so. But there's still ways around. Yeah, I guess so. I get what you're saying. There is true. You'll be bombarded with questions and there's not really any control as such. But the person I was talking to, he's not, I don't think he's that far off from where Max is, or even more developed than Max, but maybe just not known.
Hmm.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. No, because he's got a good track record. He helps people to scale their school communities if you have the
Oh, okay.
budget to work with him. Artin, I'm talking to Jenna from, you know, Jenna's one of the schoolers mods. Jenna.
Mm, I think.
Jenna or Otez. I think she's something called Otez. Hey, Nora, how are you doing?
I'm
How you
good.
feeling?
I'm
You good?
here. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Good
good.
to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, so I've been thinking that the reason why I was asking for help with screen sharing is one, because I can help you with your community. The other
Mm.
thing as well, for those of you that didn't attend the training on Sunday, there was two sessions split into four. You can find that inside of the Growth Squad Heroes under 14-day sprint. I was thinking to myself, this is gonna be, we're gonna have a proper workout, we're gonna go full sprint in every single day you have to show up. Then I changed my mind because I thought some of you will get tired. So what it is there's 7 days live and there's 7 days of implementing, basically. Implementing what you've learned, practicing it, pulling it into your community and seeing how things go. And then, but did anyone do the homework? I know Alexandra, she doesn't know about it, so she's exempt from getting told off, you know. Head to yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, you're going to the naughty chair. Oh, hold on a second, no, detention for you. Well, no.
Lucky.
Yeah, me this week I'm working as well. I'm launching my my 7-day challenge as well,
Oh,
and I'm gonna be
nice.
busy with that. Yeah.
So how is your community going? Do you want to share your screen and I can walk you through and stuff?
Yeah. So I was a bit like, do you want to have a look through my community and what's in there?
It's to help you, yes. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
That is what this
Cool.
is for. This is basically what this is for, is to help you get results with your community. And if you implement right away what I'm teaching you, you will see results. Nora, what's your results saying now at the moment?
Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Losing the 2 community members sucked this morning. I was
What?
like, what the
They
hell?
live in your
Yeah.
community. No way.
Yeah, I lost 2 people this morning. I woke up and I was like, oh, what? Let me see. And I was like, what the freaking hell happened? So I don't know. I don't know who went, and I'm not interested in stalking any people. So I just have to.
Oh, they left your community.
Yes, sir.
I thought you meant they
Yes.
passed away. Oh
Yeah, I
gosh.
know. I saw the message, and I sent you a message real quick, and I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I should have worded it correctly. It's just that I've been setting up my computer because my son bought me one for my birthday, and so he was like, because he hates the computer I had, so he bought me a different one. So I've been trying to set that up. I did a live this morning, which I was like totally petrified of doing, so I finally did that. And then
Congratulations.
thank you. So I was doing all of that. I was busy, 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 making sure I was busy. And then when I went to go look, I was like, what the hell? I lost 2 members for the community. And I'm like, okay, so now I got to revamp. I got to change things up. It's a little dip in
No,
my
no,
life, but we'll see how it
no,
is.
no. That does not mean you have to change anything. It just means that it's not right for them right at the moment. Maybe it might be too deep. Maybe it might not be deep enough. Doesn't mean is you need to now still do a revamp because 2 people left. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You don't need
Duff.
you don't need to do that. I mean, every time someone leaves the community, there was 20 people that left you. Imagine how much changes I would have had to make, and the community's only just touched 2 months. So we have here the growth network, and I almost blinked, had to blink a couple of times to think, are we still in the same community? I thought we were in Growth Squad Heroes there for a second, because the name, it sounds so similar, and obviously we don't know each
Wow.
Oh
other.
yeah,
This
yeah,
isn't,
yeah.
you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
This wasn't planned in any kind of way. I just asked for help in the squad, and Alexandra was like, I can help share my screen. I was like, okay, cool. And I completely forgot what the name of her community is. So it's a bit confusing for some, but we're not yet like in partnership in any kind of way. Well, actually, we are. She's a squad hero, and I'm a squad hero, so we are in a
Yeah.
sense.
Honestly, I
So
didn't even realize until you mentioned that now.
yeah,
To be
I was
honest.
looking at growth. I was like, when did we change the name? I was like, what? Hold up a second. So we have here Growth Network. Would you like to let us know what your community is about? Because this will be watched. It is recorded. I hope you know that's okay. If that's okay, it is
Yes.
recorded. Cool. So what is your community about? Please share. Let us know. Show us your about
So
page.
yes, I am a sports mindset coach,
Hmm.
and I'm finishing studying psychology as well. I'm working with athletes, and when I started to build my coaching business online, I've hit so many walls. I was so excited to build my business that I did not realize that, hold on, you need to have this business knowledge as well if you want to grow. So I went through loads of ups and downs. I went to work with 2 coaches, paid them money, lost the money because they did not help me with what I needed. So I went through loads of ups and downs to learn the business side of it. And I've realized as a psychologist studying at uni that we are not taught how to build a business if we don't want to go, for example, to work for NHS, to be employed. If we want to go on our own, build a private practice. We have absolutely no clue what we need to do about that. So I decided through my knowledge, through my experience building my own coaching business online, to open this community for mental health therapists and coaches to help them with the business side so they don't have to worry about it, they don't have to stress about it, but them just to be able to go out there and do the work they need to do with their clients. And this is what the Growth Network is. The reason why I named it Growth Network is because growth is to help them grow, and network it's for networking, because the downside as a psychologist or therapist or a coach, when you go and open your private practice, work on your own, you're losing contact with your peers. Like if you work on NHS, you have people higher above you, you can go and ask for help, connect, and so on and so forth. When you go and work for yourself, which was my problem as well, I had nowhere to turn around to ask for help, to connect with people on the same niche, on the same level. So in here in the community is about networking as well. So that's
Okay,
what's
nice. So that's why
yeah.
it's called Growth Network, the Growth Network. Okay, that makes sense. Love it. I love the name. The branding looks really on point. Can you show us your about page?
Yeah.
Have a look at the about page.
So, like I said, from since yesterday, I start running the 7-day client attraction challenge. So, at the minute, everything you see in here, it's around the challenge.
do
This
you
is a
share
walkthrough.
do you share this stuff around anywhere? Do you share links to any other social media platforms?
No, I had a few ads running. I am gonna change them tomorrow morning because I'm testing the ads. I just start running the ads for this, so I have to find the winner, and then you know go in
Okay.
the rabbit hole with the ads. So, but I didn't run because, you asked me where I've been, why I was not active in your community. So January was very difficult for me, and I could not be part of other communities, and I don't like it going in there and hey, join my challenge when I was not active in the communities. I
Oh no,
don't
you're
like
more
just
than
to go
welcome
and
to do that. No, 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 you're more than welcome to do that. That's what our community is about, helping one another. It doesn't matter if you've not been available for a year and you came back and said, join my challenge. Absolutely allowed to. 100%. Please understand
okay,
that.
I appreciate it.
No, I want you to understand that we have commitments. We have things happening. At the moment, one of our squad members is not available at the moment. She's got some family issues. I'm not going to share her personal business unless she wants to share
Life
it
be
herself.
lifing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Life be life
that's
in,
exactly.
exactly. And at the moment, my community, or my community is my community, but you know what I mean? It's the squad, our community, as I love to call it. It's become a community that's dominated by women. I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. But you always have to adapt and change. But one thing I always say and remain the same is that we help each other. We help each other through and through. Yeah. Even in real
Appreciate it.
life, if you needed my help, I've got you. That's how I see it. I don't whether you feel that way or not, you will soon see what we're about. And if it's too much for you, some people leave because they're like, "Oh, this is too much. It's too like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
They can't believe what I do, and they start questioning it. Like Dr. Pinner was like, "How can you help us? How? There must be a limit." I was like, "Well, not at the moment. There isn't a limit. So come through." You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
absolutely.
your community is great, from what I can see so far. Your about page, I need to check on something because I do know when you have a video as the first thing on your tiles, when
Yeah,
you share the link, what happens is it doesn't give a picture, an image. But I want to see if that is the case. Could you put your link in the chat just down here, and I'm just going to test it and see. Because one, I searched your name on School Discovery and it's not coming up.
really.
No, it's not. My previous client is coming up, but you're not. And
The name of
they were called Growth before as well.
Okay, so when you search for my community, it's not coming up, you say?
Not at the moment. It's not coming up on the list.
Mm.
It,
Oh,
so I've typed in Growth Network in School Discovery, and the first one that comes up is Do Good. Why don't you have a look for yourself in Discovery? Have a look. Might as well, and I'll
yes.
check it out. Because the thing
Because,
is, one is it's very interesting about Discovery. They're talking about on School News today. Did you watch?
oh no, I forgot about it. Forgot what day it was today.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It happens to the best of us. So if you go on Discovery, you get to see where your community is showing up if you go on, well, you must be listed under sports. I'm surely can't be money.
No, I'm listed on the money.
Why? Have
It's the
you
nature of my community.
have you queried it? Yours just comes across as sports. Okay. Have you queried it? Have you spoken to Skool and asked them?
No, it is money because I am helping my because I'm helping therapists
Oh.
and coaches grow their business.
Oh, so it is money. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah, yeah.
I see. I see. Welcome to Growth Network. Here we go. Got it. Let me see what happens if I share the link, if it comes up with an image or not. Because you know they're
Yeah, it
always
doesn't come up
updating
at
stuff.
all.
It doesn't come up, does it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's on the second page.
I didn't even see I had a voice message. Oh, interesting. All right. So if I put the link in, let's have a look and see what happens. Yeah, there's no image. So what you need to do, if you go into you see your pictures. If you move, you put an image first and then the video, you'll have an image.
Okay.
Because at the moment it just looks like that.
Oh, hold
I
on.
don't know if you can
Wait.
see it.
Show me again, please.
It looks like that. Hold on, I've gone on the wrong page. It's basically all it's showing is text. It doesn't show an image.
Ah, really?
Yeah. So you need to have it on an image first because the videos don't display. If you've got a video, it'll just come up blank, which it's doing right now. So you would have what you would want is your logo first as the first image, the first tile, and then afterwards your video is fine.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't until I got told by one of our Growth Squad heroes, Ray Handley, that yeah, I didn't know that either, to be fair. I had a video right at the start. I loved it. And then he told me no. I was like, okay, I want when people
Maybe
click on
this.
my link, the image
Yeah,
shows, because it helps.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe this will make a change then.
So it will help with your conversion because this is the thing. We do similar stuff. I'm here to help you to scale your school, generate revenue, change your life, or change it even more than it already is. If it's because there's always another level, regardless of whatever level you're at. We're all at different stages in life,
Mm.
and yeah. So yeah, all you need to do is to switch it, put a logo there. You still got
Yeah,
a tile available. Move it around. You can actually touch it and move them around, shift them around. I don't
yeah.
know
I
if you
just
know
moved them around because I have an image. The next one, the second one was an image,
that. Okay,
so
so
I
you've done
switched
it.
it.
It's just not adjusted. It's not
No, if
registered
you
properly.
refresh the page, probably. Oh, I
My
need to
page.
refresh the page. Sorry, my bad.
Fair enough.
Sorry. There you
That's
go.
all right. Okay, cool. So let's have a look and see what happens now. Let's see how quick it is this time. Okay, it's not registered yet. Okay, it's going to take a little while for the cookies probably the cookies just registered as no image. But yeah, it will start to show an image on
Mm.
future image. Yeah, it will start. Right now, the cookies just delivering no image. Because I don't know how much you know about websites, but when you share a website, if there was no original image before, then it will continually show no image because on the actual link with the
Yeah,
cookies
yeah.
says there is no image. So I
Mm.
would have to reboot my whole system, clean it. But anyone else that uses the link now will get an image.
Okay, okay, okay. Cheers, appreciate it.
No, you're welcome. So where are we at now? So let's have a look at your about page. What's going on with your about page? Join the 7-day client. Okay, free therapist. Okay, nice and short. Cool for the therapists and coaches who want to build a simple system and track their ideal client in 7 days. So you know how to build people. Knowing that to tell, and the 7 days challenge will get. Is this 7-day challenge always happening?
Yes, it's an evergreen one. I am so I just started on Monday. I'm recording videos daily, but when people join, they can join at any time.
Okay, so what I would highly recommend you to do, see the bottom line, which is really important, which is all the way at the bottom, put that
Yeah,
somewhere in the middle, to the middle to the top, so they can clearly see. But then you've got it written twice. So you've got it there and you've got it at the top. So I noticed you got it at the top as well.
yeah.
So it's a join free and start building clarity, confidence, momentum in just 7 days. Join the 7-day client. I would say that line at the bottom is stronger than the top line. So I would say remove the top line and
This one,
you see where
27 day, because this is about
yeah,
the challenge. It's pointing them
yeah,
right at the challenge.
because isn't the bottom the same about the challenge as well? But you could put the challenge inside that text and move it. Actually, you know what? It's good, but it could be better. And you could reduce the text down because the bottom says the challenge as well, because it says join free and start building clarity, confidence, and momentum in just 7 days. But isn't that the challenge that you're talking about indirectly?
Yeah, yeah.
So all I'm saying is, it's this advice. It's not like set in stone for you to change anything. It's up to you if you
Hmm.
want to. But what I'm
Hmm.
basically saying to you is that the bottom line, what you could do is add that is this. You could add join free 7 day challenge and start building clarity, confidence, momentum, and then you don't even need to say in just 7 days.
Okay.
You see what I'm
So just
saying?
delete the yeah.
Yeah, and just delete that bit, and then move
Yeah.
that somewhere near the mid to top. So when people read, they're going to scan the top. Okay, the community is about for therapists and coaches. Is that me? Yes, me. Build a simple system, attract their ideal client in 7 days. You can keep the 7 days, but then what you'll be completely repeating yourself over and over again because you said 7 days quite a few times already.
Yeah,
So you would
yeah,
remove the 7 days and
yeah.
somewhere to the top to just about one, two, three, four, five, the sixth line, say join free and start building, and then you say join free, the 7 day challenge and start building clarity and confidence momentum. About 6 lines down from the top, and
Mm.
then you'll say knowing what to sell, how to sell without guilt. So no, so you go from so yeah, you'll go there. So you got so you know how to help people, but no one teaches you. Because the thing is, you're saying the same thing quite a few times.
Yeah, for the germ free.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to make the changes, but I could send you over some
Yeah.
information, like, or you could just listen to the recording and do it then. Which you don't have to do it now. But when you look at it, because what you want to do is you want it to really just hit straight to the point. What are they going to get when they join your community? What is that? What is the quick win they're going to get? What are they going to get from you? Why are they joining your community? What do you have to offer? And I believe you got testimonials at the top from the last time I looked to you. You've got testimonials, haven't you, at the top?
Yeah. Yeah, these two ladies from the community.
Yeah.
These two, and these are the results of one lady.
Okay. What's the other box? Is that another? Is that a video? So it's 4 members, 80. Okay,
Yes.
cool. So you're actually helping people to grow their community. So how are you helping them to grow their community? Is that via organic or paid traffic?
Organic. It can be ads as well. Can be
Oh,
ads, but
okay.
mainly is organic.
Okay. And how do you do it when you say organic? How are you going about doing it organic?
Um, well, it's mainly through Skool, and then if they're using like the Instagram or Facebook or
Okay.
LinkedIn,
Okay.
I'll
Cool.
take
Cool.
advantage of them as well,
All
and
right.
YouTube, of course. So social media, and then using Skool as main
Nice.
platform for their community.
Nice. Well, I just remembered as well that we have covered this on Sunday. All of this was covered on Sunday regarding your about page, your price tiers, all of that. So just giving you a little summary. But obviously, because you wasn't there, I was just having a look and helping you out a bit. But what you've got there is good. It can be much better. You can improve on it. And what I would
Mm.
highly recommend you to do, because it's all about marketing, right? Marketing is all about testing, 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 and see what
Yeah,
works. So copy paste the whole thing, copy that, lock it in, save it somewhere. So if you ever wanted to go back to the same set format that you had already, go back to that and test and see which one works about. But you have to obviously direct traffic to it in order to know which one's
yeah,
converting and
yeah,
which one's not. So today's training was really to cover on the fact of a lot of people struggle to bring people in. But since we're talking about bringing people in, w- how do you bring people in? What do you do to bring people into your clients' communities and into your community? And your clients done better than you. So what's the difference?
yeah. So, well, saying that they done better than me, the way I got my first clients, so I started to work on my community around the end of October. And if you think end of October to now, I'm working with 3 clients already that I got them not from ads, not from being on Instagram or YouTube, just purely on Skool.
Congratulations.
So these members that you see in my community are organic and are just from me being on Skool, interacting
Right.
with other communities. So basically, I have done the um, comment and contact networking with people.
Okay.
and they just arrived in my community. That's all that I've done. And the reason why I did not grow my membership, it's because I was focused on working with my clients and helping them get results. And because I needed testimonials, I needed to prove something more. Um, like these people that I'm inviting in my community, these coaches or therapists, ideally they'll be people who started to work already. They have some experience. They have been working with some people, so they have the experience, the testimonials to rely on. Whereas I did not have them, so I needed to go and start working with people, get the results, get my testimonials, and now starting with this week, now I am focusing on growing my community.
Okay, so fantastic. I'm glad you explained that to me. So this is how I would flip it back on you upside down on its head, and hopefully no one gets hurt. This is a figure of speech.
Mhm.
So what I would highly recommend you to do is, if you haven't already done so, get them on an interview in your community. Tell them to bring their whole community to go watch them on an interview. Saying, I'm going to get interviewed by my mentor, Alessandra, or my coach. It's exclusive. She's going to be interviewing me. I'm going to be sharing everything. Or what you could do is you could say, you go into their community and it's the opposite, and she interviews you about who you are, and then you're cross-pollinating. So really why I'm saying that is your community should be growing with their community and vice versa. It shouldn't be the other way
Yes,
around.
that's the
It
plan.
saves you a lot of time. You're not burning your candle on both ends. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, so that's the plan with these ladies. With these ladies and the future ones that I'm going to be working with, because these ladies also help their women to change their lives. So in more areas, which business, financial, it is a big area of that as well. So when it
Okay.
comes about building their own businesses, I'll be coming in their community and they'll be presenting me to their audience. And if these people want to grow their coaching businesses or whatever, they're gonna be coming to me. I'm gonna be like in partnership.
Okay, cool. So that's what you're going to be doing from now on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nice. So you already been thinking, you already been already processing that before we even had this conversation. So I'm just
Yes, yes,
reinforcing what you're already doing. Yes.
yes, yeah.
It's a shame that we didn't speak sooner. I would have told you to do this from the start, because it's just like you're just doing double work that you don't need to do, you know? But it's all good.
Hmm.
So the other thing as well, regarding when you are building your community and you're going through, can you show me your general page? What does your general
Hmm.
page look like? Obviously, it's only 150 characters. So let's have a look and see what it says. So 7-day client attraction challenge for therapists and
Okay.
coaches. That's fine. Coaches to build a clear system in 7 days with support structure and no overwhelm. So you've literally summed up everything your community is about in what, 150 characters.
Yeah.
So now you can see that your about page could be way less characters.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Because
Got it.
I've got a feeling Sam done that intentionally. You know what I mean? Like literally, he just made sure that everyone's about on the Skool discovery. It's just, you have to sum up your community in 150 characters. If you're not able to do that, you ain't winning. You know?
Yeah. He made it really tough on
Yeah,
us.
he did, but for very good reasons. People got short attention spans. They only read those lines at the top. That's what I'm saying. When you go on your about page, the own people are really just gonna skim the top. And if the top don't hit, and then the
Mm.
next, so one, two, three, four lines down, if they even get there. So that's why I said put down join my community there, because by the time they got tired of reading, they would have seen join my community and they're gonna join your community.
Okay, I get it. I think
Yeah?
I have an idea how to twist it a bit.
Cool. So the other thing is what I was going to talk about today is the fact, how am I bringing people in, and why, what, how do I do things differently? And that, how I do it is, instead of just telling people join my community, which I never
Mm.
do, I don't do that. In fact, most of the people, before, when we first started building the community's only just come to 2 months. The people that was coming into the community was by me. 70 of them came directly from me, and then the others, the rest of them, about 30 came from School Hub. Some of them, 14 to 20 came from Schoolyard, and
Mhm.
then the others came from other community members that were referring people. Funny enough, the people that were referring people, some of them left, and then eventually the people that they brought in left with them. Whether they told them to come with me, I've left the community. I have no clue. But I don't really focus on these things. But I do message them on the DMs. So when people are the way I bring people in is there's two methods. One of them I shared with you already, and that's cross pollination, where you go into one community, you give them offer a masterclass, or you interview the person in that community, and they come into your community and they offer a masterclass, or you do an interview, like a podcast style. That's one
Mhm.
way of doing it. And the same way doing that, when you're doing that approach, you now can go to everyone. And I know some people probably don't do it, but I highly recommend to make it a big deal. Make it like a big event, like it's a movie about to showcase, you know?
Mhm.
And that's how I do things. So reason why I asked you to share the screen is because when you go into Growth Good Heroes and you click the video at the top, you'll see there's a video that plays, and the way it plays, it's giving you an intro into what's happening in the other community, Born Leader. And there's like a 21 seconds video that just goes straight in and explains to you what's about to happen, who am I interviewing, and so forth. But that
Mhm.
same video, I then directly DM people that I've already built a rapport with, so they see it. But I don't say join the community to watch the interview. I strategically go to people that I already know that are well, everyone in the community in Gross Good Heroes I see as a leader anyway, or they shouldn't be there if they wasn't. I only believe I attract leaders. So I go into the DMs who I've been building a rapport with and having regular conversations with, not ones where they've not responded. And I'll be like, oh, I would like to interview you, which I do want to interview them. And I'll send them the video. Now, if they're not already in the community, they're going to be like, oh, okay, which community is this? Is it Gross Good Heroes? No, it's not. It's Born Leader. But,
Mhm.
some, about, I'll say about 50% of the squad is in Born Leader already.
Okay.
And yeah, so they're already there. So because Born Leader was started before this community, because
Okay.
I had already had another community, which that's how I met Serena, and that was one of my clients, and I talked about that in Schoolers, did a post about that if you want to know the insides of what happened there.
Mhm.
And I built that community up to 270 members. It was on 170 when I started. It was a rank 3,300. In 90 days, I brought it down to page 2, rank 55, and then I helped other people, other communities as well, which I've talked about, which I'm not going to go into because people will be like, why you keep sharing the same information? Well, this is the reason why I'm doing this. So I get more case studies, hence what
Mhm.
Alexandra's doing, you know? But everyone knows this, knows what I've done. But just because I was talking about it, one of them hit top 1% community builder in 3 weeks, the same time we hit page 2, rank 55. And then after that, my most recent testimony was 45 days, top 1% community builder, 3K scaling to 4K, 60,000 made in 60 days, just turned 20 years old, you know? And he
Yes.
literally just copied some of my frameworks, which he done a testimonial. Because I think you might have seen it on the about page for Growth Good Heroes, but it's
Mhm.
there. So, and saying that, there's loads more testimonials. I just haven't got through to all of them. I've actually put a page, which I highly recommend you to do exactly the same. Is inside your community, just have maybe you might want to, depending on how your community is set up in the classroom, where I've got welcome to the squad. There's a testimonial page, and I just pin all the testimonials there because there's a lot coming
Yeah,
through, and
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I need it to be somewhere where everyone can find it when they're joining the community.
Mhm.
Then that's the same place where you'll get people to book an onboarding call with you. So now we've talked about the hot market, the hot. Everyone knows me. I've DM'd them. They're a member of the squad, so that's cool. How do I deal with the people that's not? So in regard, maybe if you've done any of this, Alexandra, please do let me know because you did say you do organic. So regarding cold, I go into classifieds, I go into School Hub and other communities. And what I do is I post a video, which I've got already, which I showed you, 21 seconds, not long, or the whole video, which is 11 minutes, around about 11 minutes. And then I put down, I'm interviewing someone, and also as well, I'm looking for guests. So I'm
Mhm.
killing two birds with one stone in the manner of speaking. It sounds so violent today. What am I talking about? Anyway, so I'm putting that in, and that way, people that's interested in the interview, they'll join for the interview, and I'll put the link there. And with certain communities, you can only share one link. With the squad, you can share as many links as you want. Social media, all of that. You can share your YouTube as a squad member. I've moved it from premium to anyone that's come in as a standard member, whether you paid to join or you came in and grandfathered in for free when we were freemium, you get access. You can share video links. So more than welcome to Alexander to show your videos. You know,
Thank you.
obviously don't just post the same video over and over again. Be
Yeah.
strategic, play around with it, share your different YouTube videos. I used to be about length of video, but now I'm just like, why are you going to control people with the length of the video that they want to send? Let them be free. Let them send their videos. I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
cool. As long as you don't post a video that's just a YouTube video and no context to it whatsoever, there's no text to say what the video is about, there's no captation, and it just says
Mhm.
eyes. You know what I mean? Like what? And a finger pointing down, watch my video. You know what I mean? If it's got a bit
Yeah,
of
yeah,
context to
yeah.
it, fantastic. If you've got any results from anyone which is high ticket, then testimonials will be needed because you can't just say, "Oh, I made this much money for someone." You need the real. You need to put down
Yeah, yeah,
how
yeah,
you
yeah.
did it because it helps us all. You know, every time I post something, I always make sure I let you guys know how I did it. So the way I've been able to bring in, I believe I brought in 6 people. I thought it was 8, but I was told it was 6. Doesn't matter. The point is, it was about 4 to 5 of them were cold straight
Mhm.
into another squad members community because I was being interviewed, sharing my results, and some people know me on Skool now in the Skool streets, so they wanted to know, they wanted to see my interview, so they joined. I didn't even join the squad. Where are you? Like, why haven't you? Anyway, they didn't join the squad. They joined one of the other squad members, Circle Overflow community, Tamsin's community. Who's a squad member? I don't know if you've met her. She's based in
No.
South Africa with her mother and daughter duo. And yeah, so they joined her community. I was like, oh, okay, cool, cool. But they didn't join the squad. I think I might need to go back in there and say, hey, come on, come with me. Let's join over here. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. But they
Yeah.
joined. And then what I've been doing is exactly the same on other social media platforms. I post in about what the interview is about, and then I ask them, would they like to be a guest speaker? So exactly the same thing I've done with the 11/11 summit. I believe you joined at the time we were doing the summit. And yeah, that's what happened.
Mm.
So we're doing New Year's Day. New Year's Day you joined? I'm sure it was New Year's Day or before New Year's Day. One of the two. I think it might be New Year's Day you joined. Excuse me. So when the summit was happening, I literally reached out to everybody. I said, "Hey, do you want to be do you want to be? Would you like to join us New Year's Day? And would you like to be a guest speaker for some, not all? Because don't I just don't. I no. I'm being strategic with it. I don't want everyone to be a guest speaker because they're
Okay.
not going to have the voice. They're not going to have
Yeah.
the presence. So some of them are just like, oh, we're going to be doing this event. Do you know anyone? Do you know anyone that would be ideal for a guest to be a guest speaker at the event that we're holding, which is the 11/11 Summit? So I'm
Mhm.
asking them for the referrals, and some did refer people, and they were like, "Yeah, I think this person would be a good person for you to do, interview." And I was like, okay.
Mhm.
So some people were actually referred. Welcome to, welcome, Doreen. So, and doing that, I'm now messaging them and letting them know I would love your help. So people love it when you ask for their help. So
Yeah.
they're gonna go out their way to help, aren't they? So they
Yeah.
go out and they're gonna refer, they're gonna send out your flyers everywhere, even if they're not joining your event. Because I don't know if you've noticed this, but every time I do a theme or something happening with the community, I always add a image, which usually very simple image is a stickman image, very very simple that you can
Mhm.
just look at it and like for example today's school show love Tuesday, you know.
Yeah.
So I'll post that out to people that's not even in the squad, and I'll be like, "Hey, it's Show Love Tuesday." They'll be like, "What's Show Love Tuesday? Hey, what is that?" Well, you need to come
Mhm.
into the community, share your social media. You can grow your YouTube. No, I don't go into that. I don't. I just say, read the image. It's all in the image. What you need to do. I don't need to explain it. And one of the things I would share is the more you talk about something, the more you overcomplicate things. Not right now because this is a masterclass. There's the only reason why I'm talking about it. But when it comes to talking to people, if you show them something and it's a long process, they're
Mhm.
gonna think they have to do exactly the same. Now I come
Yeah.
from sort of like mid to high ticket closing deals. So I say the minimal and I get the video or the content to do the rest of the work for me, the heavy lifting. The
Mhm.
most I want to know is why they want to join, because that's important. If you
Yeah.
ask anyone to join your community, why do you want to join my community?
Mm.
Why? It's simple. You know what I mean? Just why? So
Mhm.
those are the methods that I use, but I also use voice messaging and I use video messaging. Because I know some of you be like, well, how do I bring people into my community? Well, quite simple. Be human. And by the way, for those of you just watching this, on demand, if you wasn't here on the live, schoolers have just announced that they don't want anyone using AI. I'd love to see how they manage that one, but it's gonna be interesting. They don't want no AI post, They don't want an AI comment response. Sam literally was sitting down and he literally made up this rule with a couple of minutes sitting with the team according to back to the source. I was just on a call with Jenna Austin and Urton from who was a previous school as admin, and they were like, "Oh," she was saying to me, she was like, "Oh, did you know about the new rule?" So no, I didn't know about the new rule. She says if you go school.com/rules in any community, apparently it. I'm saying apparently because I haven't tested it out. It will show you the rules of any community, and their new rule is if they suspect you've used AI, they will delete your post. And you know what's
Right.
funny? Why she said that? Because she
Okay.
said chat. Because I was telling her I've got a school prompts, school community compliancy. No, I said school community prompts compliancy for schoolers. The schoolers community. I can't. It's such a tongue tie. But anyway, the point is, and I was like, I completely forgot what I was saying. That she's a moderator. She knows Sam. She knows Alex. She sits down with them, and I'm there telling her I've found a way to buy it. And she's like, if anyone uses any kind of way to to smart the system. And I'm like, I used to use AI. I have a prompt, but the prompt isn't like it doesn't operate as AI. What it does is it looks at your post and it says it wants to make your post compliant with schoolers, which is crazy. And it's really crazy, Doreen, Alessandra, that you have to go to this a length to post something into schoolers without it getting deleted.
Okay, so hold on a minute. When they talk about using AI, is that for you creating posts in schoolers, or is that even for your community?
It's no, not for your community. They're talking about schoolers.
Okay, cool.
So what people's doing at the moment is they're posting post with AI, which is just
Yeah.
sloppy, according to Sam Ovens. And the other thing they're doing, which is really interesting, is when someone posts something like, say, your about page. Now, how fast would it take to read that? There's no way someone could read that in 5 seconds
Yeah.
without missing something, right? What they
Yeah.
do is they copy paste it and they dump it into ChatGPT and say respond, and then they fly it back in as a comment.
Yeah. I've noticed there's someone around some communities, and I noticed that all her comments or his comments are very much like ChatGPT-ish. I'm like, I think I recognize this type of of voice.
There you go. There you go. So this is one of the things you need to take into account that that's what they brought in. I'm like, well, it's not going to bother me because I'm not. Whenever I put something in ChatGPT, and I'm hoping everyone that uses the prompt uses their due diligence to look at it and make sure they scan it through and just make it be them. All it's doing is making you compliant. Your post is compliant, so it's going to take away brand names. It's going to take away names. It's going to make it very much not salesy in any kind of way. So it doesn't matter what you put in there. You can literally put your about page in there, post it into my ChatGPT prompt, which I've been working on for over a month, and that's what I shared into the squad, and it will
Mm,
literally make that compliant for schoolers, but still be in a way that it's going to pull people's attraction marketing to your
yeah.
community. But it won't be salesy. It won't be, I'm doing a 7-day challenge in my community. It's going to switch that up. Yeah.
Right.
Uh, my voice got tired talking to ChatGPT to get that done, right? Yeah. And sometimes it may have you wanting to. I do put a caution on it as well. It says, caution, I'm not responsible for you breaking your laptop or your phone or your devices. I literally put that at the top of the thread.
That's so cool. I never seen that before.
If you go to Gross Good Heroes and go to, I don't know if you've seen the tab, but it says ChatGPT. No, it doesn't say ChatGPT. It says AI post. There's an actual thread in Gross Good Heroes which is specifically for AI. If you go in there and click AI tab, what you're gonna find is it will show you all of the AI posts. I was thinking of deleting it, but no one's posting a lot of AI, but I am helping you guys with my prompts. So it's in Gross
Mm.
Good Heroes. I think you might need to refresh your page. It's not changing if you did change it, but I appreciate you sharing.
Um,
Doreen, how are you?
Well, I'm sorry I'm not on camera and
No, that's
there's noise
fine.
in the background. My earphones, for some odd reason, is not operating. That you can't. That I'm even the noise. If you can't hear the noise, but I can. It's very irritating. I'm well. I've had a little bit of bad news, so there's been a lot going on. But I wanted to come on even for a few minutes after the meeting. I went in just to honor your invitation. I think it's important when someone's doing such great work to help people along. And good evening to you, Alexandra.
Hello, good evening.
Thank you, Doreen. Doreen. So what you got in the, so you're in the community. So where the post is, it's actually in the community. So if you go, because what happened
Okay,
before you joined, Alessandra, is there was
yeah,
a poll. So everything we do, any big decisions, is always through a poll. So
yeah.
it's one of the tabs. If you go to one of the tabs, you got, if you go up
Oh,
to the top, you got the tabs. Yeah, you go to more, and you see AI somewhere. AI, all things AI. Click on that one.
all
There
things,
you go.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then you'll see, there you go, straight away, the most recent post with the king, King Bean.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it a disclaimer? I put a disclaimer because I don't want you lot bailing me for anything. No, thank you. You know what I mean? Because I got angry with my phone too, and I realized there's not much I can do about it. So yeah, the thing is as well is that Schoolers is a really good place to go. I did talk about this in a previous on Sunday. I did a 7 a.m. training masterclass and I did a 7 p.m. masterclass. It was completely not the same thing. Covered
Oh,
so much. So we basically did 2 days in one day, is the best way to put it.
yeah,
So if
I
anyone's
see
wondering
that.
why, but still, then that kind of means I've counted wrong. Because I've said 7 days. Hold on. Yeah, no, I haven't counted it wrong. So Sunday's a day, seven. So we finish on Monday, next week, Monday. Whew, it's tiring. Yeah. And then but then I was thinking, if we do it the other way round, then we won't finish on Monday because there has to be gaps in between for you to implement all of the training because there's quite a bit to go over. And if you implement what you learn, you will see results. I can guarantee you will see results within. You could actually see results in real time, but I always say between 14 to 24 hours you'll get results if you implement what I share. So
Where is this one that you're talking about in the classroom?
which
Or
one? Oh yeah, go
this
in the
that?
classroom. Are you talking
Yeah,
about so where you can find everything? Because you're here now, so
yeah.
yeah, it makes sense. Go in the classroom and you go to 14-day sprint. That's what we're doing now. That
Right.
one.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you
And
just
this is
started 2 days ago.
so we started on Sunday and I did 2 days in Sunday. I did 2 days work on Sunday. So there's about almost 4 hours of content in there of class.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Huh. Yeah. We've covered and when you click on it, you'll see a breakdown of everything that we discussed. And when you come into my calls, if you're the first 5 people, your community is shared, as you can see. So your
Mm-hmm.
community will be shared on this post when it goes out.
Okay.
That's a paid masterclass that's there, but you can still complete those sections as well. You can click on it,
Okay, okay.
and it'll. I think you might have started doing some of that. I thought I did see you doing that. So that's where you can find that. It's all there. So day 2 will be in there as well.
Okay. Is this these the ones or not these like the calls that you do?
Oh, this is the network and chill because we have different
Yeah.
themes. So network and chill. I haven't actually put the call in for Wednesday because I'm not sure if I'll be doing training. If tomorrow I'll be doing training or not. I
Okay.
might give a bit of from the fact that hardly anyone showed up. I'm thinking
Mm-hmm.
maybe it was a bit too much information in such a short space of time. They have to
Yeah,
process
yeah,
it.
probably it needs needs a
Yeah.
bit of time to put in practice and to absorb everything.
Yeah, because it was quite a bit that I'm literally giving you lot everything that I've learned over on all of the results that I've got, and I'm so much
Mm.
more on top of it from the results that we got from Growth Squad Heroes. So you can implement it and see the results. It can actually get you top 1% community builder.
Right.
Because
Wow.
I've already done it 3 times. One community got the top 1% community builder 3 times because they lost it
Mm,
the second time round. I'm not responsible for that one. And the
mm,
second time round, they implemented what I taught them. So yeah.
mm-hmm. Nice one. That's big things in there then.
Been putting a lot of work into this, a lot, and I really, really want you guys to get results. And the only thing I ask for you at the moment is a testimonial. If you want more help and support directly with me, then you can see there's premium, there's VIP.
Mm,
If you get premium annual, you can get yourself in a classroom like this. You see, you can't lie
mm.
to me. Is a community, a squad community member who's a VIP member. There are some other communities that are supposed to go in there yet, but I'm still waiting for them to give me their content so I can build their classroom visibly, their community in the classroom. If you can see what I'm talking
Ah, I
about.
see what you mean. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, so your community can be in there, If you go premium and premium annual, you can be in there. And if you go VIP annual, because VIP is annual anyway, you go in, you get to be in there. You get to do master classes inside the classroom. You get to be a guest speaker at events, in real
Hmm.
life events and online summits and offline summits that I'm looking to do. So yeah, that's what you get as a annual VIP when you be a VIP. Because I keep saying annual VIP, but I don't need to. Just VIP.
Yeah.
Because before there was a point where some VIPs are paying monthly because they're grandfathered in at that price, and there's others. Anyone else that comes in now is you can only access VIP as an annual member.
Hmm. Cool.
Yeah, because I did have Dr. Pinner concerned about me saying, "How are you going to help everyone?" Well, that's how Dr. Pinner when you're watching this on demand.
Bless
She was
you.
very concerned about me because she's definitely someone you should collaborate with, Alessandra, along with Doreen as well, because Doreen is health
Mhm.
conscious too.
Okay. Um,
So where we're at now. So if you go back to the community, what I
yeah.
was talking to
Let me
you,
show.
do you want to ask any questions regarding how I bring people in? Because I'm sharing with you how easily I bring people in. Because most recently, one of the newest
Tell me
members,
if you want to share it.
what's
I
that?
only have just to let you know that I only have 5 minutes because I'm gonna be on a call from 8 o'clock. I need to jump on a call.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It's just nice to have you here because I wanted to help you with your
Yeah.
community. So if there's anything you want me to help you with your community right now, I can do so.
Yeah. So because you're saying about how you bring in people in your community, if you want to share that as well.
Okay, so what I do is I tend to, like I said, I I create images because everyone
Mhm.
learns differently. Some people read text, some people watch videos. So I use different types of content to bring people in. And what I do is I always have something to offer when they're going to join, so they're going to be like, oh, well, I have to pay. Well, if you want to come into the community, you can grow your social media, for example. So some people, they only want to come in to grow their YouTube, they want to grow their TikTok, they want to grow their Instagram. But the main thing that I do now, which is so easy for me, is I've made it so simple. It's in the tagline: "We help you find your tribe."
Okay.
So what you want to do is you want to sum up everything you do in one line. It's not
Okay.
complicated. It's one line.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So what do? You have 150 characters. You just need to water it down to about 80 to 100
Mm.
characters. So what
Yeah.
would you
Yeah.
say you do?
Yeah. I help you grow your online practice for like the therapists and coaches that I'm speaking to.
There you go. Simple. Done. That's it. Done. Anyone meets you in a networking event, you just tell them that. It's not
Yeah.
complicated. It's not a story. You're not going into a story. You're just literally telling them in one. Ray Hanley, another squad member, I mentioned you earlier, you'd
Hmm.
be very grateful to hear one line. Just one line tells your story. You don't need to go into story. If they want more information, then you find out. You don't give it to them. You ask them why.
Yeah. 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 Got it.
Always make your community like gold. That's how I bring people in. Always make the community like gold. If anyone says release the door, let me in for free, you say no. Unless you're a freemium, then you don't say no.
Yeah. The minute it's premium, I have the standard premium and the VIP.
Okay. So you got a
Yeah.
freemium community.
Yeah.
So that's the one of the best things I can share with you. The best way I've been able to bring people in is I say to them, look, you want to join this community, I need to know why you want to join it. And if you are going to join it, you cannot join right away. And they'll be like, why?
Hmm.
Because I have to find out who's the most active member of my community and I'll give you their link to join. They're like, what? How does that work? Then they start asking me questions. Well,
Okay.
if
I
they do
see.
join, yeah. So that's
Yeah.
how I do things. So like I haven't asked you for your affiliate ID because I didn't get around to talking to you. But yes,
Mm.
send it to me. Anyone that I know has come from your community, if I was in your community, for example, I'll direct them to join via your link, not
Mhm.
my link. That's how I operate. So like with the person that joined annually most recently, while we were 50%, someone earned 50% of that commission.
Mhm. Well,
So at the moment we've got
that's a nice idea. I haven't heard anyone else doing it like
no?
this.
Oh wow. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Nice.
that's what we're doing. But it's been a pleasure having you on the call. There's a lot of
Absolute
work,
pleasure.
a lot of videos to go through. Any questions you have, Alexandra, feel free to ask me. And you're more than welcome to post in the community. This is not where you just come into the community and you cannot do nothing. You're
Yeah.
allowed to network. You're allowed to talk. You're allowed to ask members about
Appreciate it.
themselves. It's perfectly fine. The only thing is, if you start us with the credit card details and stuff like that, just no. Let them go into, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
can tell you're
absolutely.
not
Yeah,
like that. But it's nice meeting you. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you.
absolutely. Hopefully, we'll meet in person one day as well. Have a
In the
nice
next,
evening.
yeah, in the next few weeks or months, we definitely will meet. There you go.
Sure. All right.
Take
Okay,
Have a
care,
take
good one,
care.
John.
Sandra. Bye bye.
Bye bye,
All right,
Doreen.
bye.
Sorry about that. Can you hear the noise in the background?
Not really. What noise am I supposed to be hearing?
It doesn't matter if you don't hear it, that's fine. That's okay. I hear my washing machine. It's very annoying because I thought it would have finished by now. But I'm glad I was able to come in for a bit. So I did have to go to the other meeting. I haven't been there for weeks, and I have someone who's joining me as a team member. She's from the States,
That's
so
perfectly fine. I
yeah,
mean, right now, I wouldn't focus on your community because
mhm,
this is being recorded as training. So we
yeah,
can talk afterwards if you want to. Perfect.
yeah.
I'll be happy to talk to you. We haven't spoken in a while. So how are you getting on with your community at the moment?
It's slow because I'm trying to balance out what I need to do. I posted a few videos because I'm still trying to work out exactly how to do what needs to be done. And I know I have the freedom to do what I need to do. A few people have come in, they're not really active. And I can understand that because I need to have a better understanding of what I want and how I want to do it. And that hasn't sunk in yet. I get some ideas, I know the free bits I want to do and whatever, but it's just not sinking in place yet. That people can see what I do. But I do love what you said, just a one-liner of I help you to do so and so. That, if I don't take anything else away, that was it. So,
Well, there is more. There is literally
of
more. Like
course, there's more.
this
Of course.
whole training is today is about helping you because where we've at, we've already built our community. We've done our about page. We've done
Mhm.
all of that. I don't know if you've had a chance to look over any of that because I know it's quite a bit of content.
Yeah, I'm
Quite a
going to
bit
be
of
looking at that tomorrow. I'm going to have more time.
So we've literally done the basics. We've literally set up our community. I've not gone through that bit because it's self-explanatory, that bit. You set up your
Hmm.
school community, you've done your about page, you've done your general page, you've done all the writing, you've put all your images in, we've done all of that, covered all of that. Then you go into your community, we've done the onboarding process, how that looks, we've covered all of that. We've gone into price points, pricing, everything of that we've covered as well. There's much more detail. We can go over pricing a bit more later in the the sprint, because that's a lot of people are a bit funny about pricing and they've got hobby plans and they don't know about changing it to a pro plan and pro plan. But then we've covered all of that. So where we're at now is that your community is up and running and you're getting people in. But how do you get people in? So that's what's
That's
happening
it.
right now.
Yes.
How do you get people in? So
Yeah.
I've been sharing, how I do it. And one of the places I've been very successful in at the moment, without really putting a lot of work into it, is LinkedIn. I brought in
Ah.
two members. I brought in one member that's joined straight away as a VIP. I got another member that came in as a standard. I don't really like the word standard, but that's what it's called as the
Hmm.
standard. So they've come in as standard, but they pay for the year.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And I don't even know them. They are cold. They've come in cold. And the
Hmm.
other lady, she come in about warm, but now she's really been supporting. I'm going to say other lady, Anthony. When you're watching this, thank you for being a member of the squad and being an official hero as well. You're not just any member; you're an official Growth Squad hero. So there's some of you are just heroes, and some of you are official Growth Squad heroes. So I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, this is how I bring people in, and the way I do it is I post about my story because people buy into your story that's going to get you to your glory, which is going to help you find your why, which is going to help you fly. And then once you get there, you get motivated, self motivated until you're eventually disciplined, and you're going to be getting results.
Wonderful. Well, it's interesting. I've now gone back on LinkedIn and I put a post out today, something I'd already done because I'm starting my health program and getting people that. So, because somebody I met on TikTok actually said to me, "Are you on LinkedIn?" Because interestingly, I'd actually deleted my what do you call it, the app, and I just recently, and I put it back up again. She goes, "What you teach and what you do is absolutely amazing. are you in LinkedIn? I said, you know what? So I'll connect with you there. And she's a great coach with what she does. So up to that point, I've been on LinkedIn, but I'm not really doing much. And I don't know. I just wasn't. Can't say don't understand it. I don't know. It just wasn't fitting me, or I didn't. I don't know what it was, sort of thing. And I've been on it for years. Now I'm going back to do it again and put some posts out there, and because it is a small story which I've shared, which is not a long video, and I need to check that as well. So yeah, it is the story all the time, isn't it?
It is indeed. It is indeed, and you have to be reaching out to people that you just don't think you can get. Like I'm reaching out to the King of. I'm reaching out to the Church of England,
Mm-hmm.
to the Church of England safeguarding.
Mm.
So he's telling me he's got to speak to what his comms team. He's got there's a million questions to ask because he's of African descent.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, a lot of people don't really know that, and it's like, yeah. But anyway, we're going to go into so much depth about that. But the point is that you need to reach out, and
Yes.
also as well on your school community. Usually, when you attend these classes, very good to bring in your laptop, share your screen, because I can walk you through your community. Especially if I'm not able to be your admin as yet. If you've got a hobby plan, for those of you that's watching on demand, some of you have got hobby plans, and the idea is by the time the sprint's finished, that you
Mm-hmm.
switch to pro.
Yes.
Because there's the money relationships with money is one of the things that a lot of people have issues with. I wouldn't say problems, have issues with, that you can actually really is all to do with inside your mind and how you see it. And for me, it's like I see it as that if I don't think it's gonna work for me, then I don't believe God's got me.
Mm.
That's how I look at it, because God wants the best for us all. You know what I mean? He loves
Mm.
us unconditionally more than unconditionally. You know what I mean? With grace. So anyway, moving on, keeping on the subject of having faith in what you do and the ability that you're helping and you're serving people, the thing is what you really want to be taking into account is that you need to be reachable. If you're not reachable, how is anyone going to connect with you? And a lot of you are not using social media. And this is the thing. This is the reason why I have the squad line, which some of you don't know about, is so I can reach out to you. But you've got me on, you got it off. It's offline. It makes no sense whatsoever. Because then that either means you delete the app or you're just not using that device and it's off, if that device is switched off for whatever reason. And the app is sophisticated enough to know if your device is on or not. So, how did you get through to this call? Did you see on Wow app, the Growth Squad Hero line?
Yes, I saw it on gross the well app. Yes, I did.
The Growth Squad Hero line. I saw I saw Tina saying, "What's that? Is it like the bat signal for a hit alert?" It's funny, but yeah. So, if possible, in future when you're showing up, if you can, for those of you, some of you have been doing this, and some of you haven't. Bring a laptop, and I'm doing my best to be available for you guys at this time, because ideally I would love to do it in the morning, but then there's some people, certain areas of the world, that it's too early, and there's some people it's too late. So it's like having to get the balance. This is one of the things. Let's just have a look and see. So regarding the things, so how have you been bringing people into your community? What have you been doing? Because you have been bringing people into. Congratulations to you.
Yeah, through oh gosh, what's it? TikTok. People have actually built relationship on TikTok, so I've sent that out, and we'll be doing that more as well. Because a lot of people still aren't familiar with Skool. They're still
No, they're
not
not.
familiar. Yeah, and when I mention it, and my coach um, connected with someone on Skool as well, because she was on LinkedIn. He connected with her on LinkedIn. So I thought, okay, I need to go back on LinkedIn and do what I need to do to become more familiar, really, and just have that patience. TikTok's worked very well for me, I must say, for customers and team members. I should use that word. Skool, I want to learn. I want to learn that I can bring more people in, and help them really, and be able to teach. TikTok doesn't give you that space to. You can teach, but people are in and out. But if you've got something someone can actually access, you know, and pay for, or you give them little snippets sort of thing to see whether, because I know I bring value. I know I bring value. So it's like, continue to do. I've got loads of stuff, loads of it, loads of whatever, but it's getting that um, framework and learning,
So
being familiar and comfortable.
yeah, so regarding LinkedIn, I've actually got a LinkedIn school community roll call.
Oh,
So I
have
don't know
you?
if you've seen that. So you
No.
can just list your community under there, the name of your community, what it's about, just follow what it says in the post. And then you can just put it there. And the idea is for everyone to repost it. But it seems like sometimes it feels like you're speaking another language when you're like, guys, when you go in there, you type in your community. Because someone has actually posted in there. I mean, Julianne, you have two communities. You need to put the community names, the
Mm.
affiliate links, whether it's yours or whether it's the community members' affiliate links into the thread, and then post it and then hit repost. Whichever one works for you. You can either repost it first and then comment on it. However it works for you. And it's like sometimes it just feels like I'm speaking another language. I'm like, this not seems
I don't think that you're speaking another language. I know that from my aspect, it's not just school. I'm doing other things as well, and I have to pop around and whatever, and I need to focus on what I'm doing. So I sometimes see, yeah, I do see what you've put in, and it's that time factor with my day and other things I do. I'm just not sitting on school. I'm doing other things in my life and having my customers and doing my coaching with them, etc. So I see it, and not that may not understand it totally, sort of thing, but I do see it.
cool, cool, cool. But I wasn't even directly saying it to you.
I
I'm just
know,
saying
but I thought I'd let
but
you know.
I know. And you know what? The funny thing is with the noise in the background, it kind of like sounded like it's weird. It kind of sounded like music, but very in the
Does it?
distance.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank goodness for that then.
it doesn't sound horrible.
Oh, it's
It's like,
horrible here. It's horrible,
no.
absolute foul.
So that must be the noise cancellation working to the best of its ability.
Excellent. That's excellent. Excellent. I'm not going to be here long because I need to be elsewhere for a few minutes before I retire for the evening because I'm not as young as you. So I need to be popping off shortly. Oh, you know that's the truth.
Not as young as me. How do you know I'm not that old? I'm all
You're
older.
not. Yeah, you're not older. We know you know, and I know. So know and you know.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. So yeah, I don't know. I absolutely believe that this is just like they've burnt out from the previous session and they're just like that's why they haven't showed up. It's quite funny because when you watch, you'll see what I'm talking about and how many
Yes.
people did attend to
Hmm.
how many people's attended today, which is
Yeah.
interesting. But at least it's new people. It's new. You're new heroes.
That
Doreen, you're
that's it.
new,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
Alexandra's new as well. So it's nice,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, and that's what it is. I realize as well that you do need, say, for example, on TikTok, I'm getting more new people because there's a lot of people who used to be on TikTok. Lots of them are no longer on TikTok, which is fine. Yeah, but I'm getting new people and speaking on the topic I'm talking about. So if I can make income here and I can make income off the app, that's going to be absolutely fantastic. That's the old idea. But
So I'm thinking, go on.
go ahead, Andrew. You're going to say?
No, I was just gonna say that regarding the whole thing of bringing people in,
Hmm.
what people tend to forget is that when people come into your community, eventually they're gonna get burnt out. They've got life happens.
Yes, yes,
You know what I mean? So you have to take that into consideration that
yeah,
you still need fresh people coming into community. But at the
exactly.
same time, you just don't want to be bringing in, depending on, but the thing is, some people want real high numbers, but don't think about how that will be. And we talked about
And
that as well in the previous sessions regarding bringing in so many people, not connecting with them. They don't know you. They've built no rapport with you. And then you're bringing
yeah,
more people on top for the confusion. It's
yeah.
like, what are you doing? It doesn't make sense. You're just bringing more people. There's just confused people hanging around with more confused people, not having a clue what's going on. It
Yeah,
doesn't, you know what I mean? The blind leading the blind, in the manner of speaking, you know?
yeah,
So I would actually I am going to wrap this up because there's just no,
yes,
for me, it's like I feel this is enough just to digest at the moment how much I've
yes,
put into this session because I've
yes.
started off at, I believe we did start off at 7, about 10 minutes past 7, roughly.
Right. So it's an hour. Yeah, hour and a bit.
Yeah. An hour and a bit, exactly. And the thing is, for me, the main focus was, okay, your community's built, you've got people coming in, the onboarding, but how do you bring people in? We could,
Yes.
if you want me to go on more depth on other ways that you can bring people in, how I do it, and feel free to reach out. But there's one of the things that people don't do, and let me know, quote unquote, some people do, some people don't, is you really want to be reaching it. You want to be contacting the bare minimum. I think this is really low, to be fair. But I understand with your busy lifestyle, you want to be contacting at least 10 people a day. When I brought in 70 people in 70 people in 70 days, no, 70 people in 11 days, I had messaged over 200 people. I lost count, to be fair. 200 people were I contacted. 70 people showed up. Do the maths. You know what I mean? And there's still people dripping and drabbing and saying they're going to join and they don't join. Then they're saying, oh, the price has gone up. Oh, the price has gone up again. Oh, the price has gone up. Talked about that on the previous one as well. It's like literally showing me screenshots. The price has gone up. The price has gone up. I will look at it then. The price has gone up. I'm like, well, okay. But just to let you know, for those of you that do watch down to, I have put a poll out. I've done a audio roughly around about over 4 minutes explaining that if we either hit 300 members by the end of February or we hit page 2, regardless, as long as it's before the end of February, that will be where I would set the price point and it was lock in at 50%. But at the moment, because no one's really doing anything, well, you're not, as much as anyone would like to say they are, you're not. Then I will then bring it to 50% and it will lock in. But very, very, very little people offer 50%. But I'm happy to do so. But it's just about squad working. This is working as a team. You guys say I overwork and I put too much work into the training. I actually love what I do. I used to do way more work when I was actually working a 9 to 5. But yeah, that's where we're at. Because the thing is, what you want to be doing is you want to have a contribution from the community. You want to know what they're doing. You want to know how they are. And when you start to build that community, you start to know there's people missing. You start to understand how many kids they've got, how many pets they've got, if they've got a job, how many jobs they've got, how many communities they got, because that's what community is. So think to yourself, how many of your community members do you actually know? And then think to yourself about how many people you want to bring into your community. So that's where I'm at for today. Thank you for attending and thank you for those watching on demand.
You're most welcome. And I'm going to go now.
And then this is like tag team. You tag, tag, you're it. Tag, you're it.
I've got to
Know what
go.
I mean?
Thank you so much. And we'll speak again soon. Take care.
Alrighty. Angela. Woo! How you doing? So I'm going to end the recording and then start a new recording for you.